Welcome to the channel. I'm Pixie, and this is the third installment in my challenge to draw every League of Legends champion. Today's focus is Ashe, the Frost Archer, wielder of the bow of true ice. For this piece, I decided to take some artistic liberties and began exploring the champion through portrait studies. My goal is to capture not just their likeness, but their personality, mood, and presence, while also giving myself a clearer path to practice fine detailing with my chosen materials. So join me as we step into the frozen north and begin the story of Ashe, the Frost Archer. In the frozen north of Runeterra, where the winds never rest and the tundra itself seems alive with hunger, stands Ashe, the Frost Archer. Born iceborn, Ashe carries the ancient magic of her people in her veins, and wields a bow carved from true ice itself. To her followers, she is more than a leader. To many, she is the legend reborn, the reincarnation of Avarosa, the queen who once dreamed of uniting the Frey Lord. But Ashe's story did not begin in legend. It began in hardship. She was the only child of Grenna, a proud but reckless chieftain of a small Avarosian tribe. From the moment she drew breath, expectations weighed heavily upon her. Her iceborn nature, her rare gift, marked her as destined for greatness. Yet while others saw glory, Ashe felt only the crushing burden of duty. Her childhood held few moments of joy, most of them spent with Sejuani, a fierce girl from a neighboring tribe. Together they laughed, hunted, and dreamed as sisters. But the bond was torn away, severed by politics and old grudges. Then came tragedy. Her mother's reckless quest for the fabled throne of Avarosa ended in blood. During a raid that need never have happened, Grenna was slain and Ashe's tribe nearly destroyed. Alone, hunted, with only a weathered map for guidance, Ashe stumbled into the desolation of a glacier, and there she found destiny waiting. The ancient bow of Avarosa, shimmering with frost and power. With it, she avenged her mother's death. With it, she began a new path. No longer a lost daughter, Ashe became a protector. She wandered the north, gathering the broken and the starving. Where others would have taken thralls, Ashe offered kinship. And so, her legend grew, not only as the wielder of true ice, but as Avarosa herself, reborn to unite the Frey Lord. But survival is never as simple as myth. Her growing tribe needed food, allies, and so Ashe turned south, forging bonds with rival clans through patience and diplomacy. Yet unity came at a price. A war mother must have a blood sworn, but to choose a husband from one tribe would divide the rest. Her answer came from Ruin. Tryndamere, a warrior whose clan had been shattered. He was savage, scarred, desperate to prove his people's worth. Many whispered he was touched by dark magic. But Ashe saw something more. What began as a political pact slowly became something real. Now Ashe stands at the head of the largest coalition the Frey Lord has seen in generations. But leadership is a lonely road. Her people demand she be more than mortal, a savior, a prophet, a goddess reborn. And yet, Ashe knows the truth. She is not Avarosa reborn. She is only a woman who bears the weight of legend, not because destiny commands it, but because her people need her to. That is the harder path, and it is the path Ashe has chosen. Ashe is a marksman, a ranged champion who specializes in consistent damage from a distance. Like most marksmen, she is fragile in early game and vulnerable to burst damage. But when positioned safely, she can shred through opponents with her empowered basic attack. Her strength scales with powerful damage-focused items, making her a late-game threat. Ashe excels at controlling team fights, slowing enemies, and securing objectives like dragons, Baron, and turrets. Traditionally, Ashe is played in the bottom lane as an ADC, though she can also take on the role of support thanks to her ultimately focused kit. Her passive, Frost Shot, Ashe's basic attack, slows enemies with frost for 2 seconds. Critical strikes don't deal extra damage, yet instead apply a stronger slow. This makes her excellent at controlling enemy movement. Q, Ranger's Focus. Basic attacks generate focus stacks. When activated, Ashe gains bonus attack speed for 6 seconds, and her attacks fire a flurry of arrows. Each arrow applies Frost Shot, and can benefit from lifesteal, allowing Ashe to deal huge sustained damage. W, Volley. Ashe fires a cone of arrows in a target direction, dealing damage and applying a stronger slow to enemy champions' hit. This is her main poke and wave clear ability, while also keeping enemies pinned down. E, Hawkshot. Ashe sends forth a hawk spirit to scout a location, revealing the path it travels. It can be stored up to 2 charges. This ability gives Ashe and her team incredible map vision and objective control. R, Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Ashe fires a massive arrow of ice across the map, granting vision along its flight. On impact with an enemy champion, it explodes, dealing magic damage and stunning the target for 1 to 3.5 seconds, based on distance traveled. Enemies around the main target take damage and are slowed by Frost Shot. This ultimate makes Ashe a game-changing initiator, capable of starting fights or catching enemies from halfway across the rift. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the frozen north and the story of Ashe, the Frost Archer. I hope you enjoy both the lore and the art as I continue to challenge myself through each champion. And as always, I'll leave you with a hint for who comes next. A being of mystery, perhaps the last of the Uwe cat, still in existence. Stay tuned, and until then, may your path be true. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be informed when new videos are posted.